Hey guys, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, Klei's amazing space colony simulator extraordinaire. My name is Twitchi and we are in the Rock Full of Brains, a collection of asteroids out in the wilds of space, including one that glitched in thanks to a lovely bug, so we're just going to ignore that for now. We are in the process of taking over this little asteroid over here called Irigal. We've managed to land down this tiny little lander, and over here we've got the most valiant of rovers going around and collecting up all the sedimentary rock and putting it into storage bins for now. I want to start colonizing this place with duplicants. We can't just let the robots have this place for their own. I mean, I suppose we could, but there's not a great deal that can actually get done with these robots. And the way that I'm going to do this is by moving a reverseling. That's right, I want to come over and I want to find Hubble. He's been doing valiant work. Hello? What we got? I remember. He's been doing valiant work over here. I'll talk to you about that in a second. I don't want to get sidetracked. My ADHD brain does not work well with little things coming up like that. He's been over here. He's mostly been here so that he can turn over the steel production when Boar is busy doing the cooking. But you know what? Boar is not always that Boar is not always that busy doing the cooking. So maybe I'm just gonna come up to here. I'm gonna go, Hubble, get off this asteroid. We're gonna send him over to Pyaxlin to begin with. That is only because I want to send this rocket over here on Blagolia back to Pyaxlin. We're gonna send Plank as well, the regular crew member. Let's change our destination. We want to go over there. It's further away than the rocket's maximum distance. That's fine. We can do that quite easily by throwing this switch over here. And we're going to get Plank up and running. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. Let's turn that back off. Let's get Plank back in here. And as I was saying, we are going to be going back to Pyaxlin, the place with the most thoroughly thought out rocket infrastructure. So we're going to go back there. I've just noticed that the little box here that I'm pulling my steam out of for my steam engine doesn't have a feed of water going back into it. That's something that we're going to have to change, but that's okay. This could last for a while. It's got 88 kilograms per tile, and we can only take 150 in the entire rocket. So that's not even 2 of these tiles. So I think we'll be fine for now. Let's acknowledge the warnings that the lander's not ready and we have not been fully fueled. I'm okay with these. I've clicked that button already. Why won't you go? It seems to be one of the problems that I have a lot with this, and we are going back to Pyaxlin, where if we go back to reverseling, we should actually have Hubble ready to be teleported, and in a much quicker manner than Plank will be moving. Hubble will be making his way over to Pyaxlin. 2 duplicants on their way to meet up on a third rock. Why are we looking down here? This is not where the teleporter is. He's up here. Okay, cool. We're gonna of course have the Plank coming to land back down here, but that's not gonna be for 9.9 cycles, so we're gonna have to wait. One of the great things about Hubble and why I'm actually opting to send him across is if we have a look, well, Pyaxlin sure is busy nowadays. If we have a look up here, he gets hard digging for free. He also does some tinkering. I think we're going to give him the advanced carrying as well, but we want to keep the morale down quite low, or the morale needed, sorry, down quite low, so that we can... what's going on? Oh, it's just a bit of steam. So that we can send him to a barren, desolate rock and not have to worry too much about him going crazy. And in comes Plank. All right, beautiful. Obviously, as this comes in for a landing, there's a few things we need to do. I need to reroute this water here. It appears to have not been filling up the rocket as intended. But also, we need to maybe... deal with all the steam coming out of here, but more importantly, inside we need to make some changes. I think we're going to get rid of the telescope. It is now superfluous to needs, and with that we can start thinking about where we're going to put some other things. We need to try and get a second bed in here somewhere. I don't know where we're going to be able to fit it in here. I wonder whether we can remove the rocket control station. I do believe we can deconstruct and then build it via the magics down here. Rocket control station, maybe up here instead, and then we can fit a cot in this space. We'd need to try and find somewhere else for the mess table, but I think we can do that. I don't know who's going to come along and do this. Is Curie, Franklin, someone, anyone? I don't really care, but I do want to build another one, and I can't do that, unfortunately, until someone comes along and sorts this first problem out. Let's slam this one here, and then we'll put the rocket control station over that side. Should not be a problem. What is a bit of a problem, of course, is the fact that we've got all of this carbon dioxide in here. It was becoming a problem to Plank as he was flying back. Rocket control station 2 low down. Oh, research complete. Thank you very much. We've got the disease clinic, hot tub, radiation sensor. I am, of course, working towards something very specific here. You can see almost everything has got to do with radiation containment at the moment. We've just got this micromanagement here. Allows duplicants to administer powerful treatments to sick duplicants. That's great. We've got a hot tub, even better, and a radiation sensor. So that's something to keep an eye on. Over here, the next thing that I'm working on, lead suits, you know, when we need to get into high radiation zones, and a rad bolt sensor, and then also a storage container for rad bolts. Don't really care about that. The lead suit, though, very important, because the next thing is the research reactor. We're gonna get on our way to some proper nuclear power. I'm only mildly scared. It's definitely something that I've not really dived into all that much, but we've got all of this, this is all uranium here, and then there's loads down here as well, and here's another biome. So let's try and take advantage of that. Talking of taking advantage, my rover has not been sat still whilst why can't you get through here? Let's set that to open and see what the dog be doing. I'm hoping that he'll be able to carry on digging down this way and then start opening up some basic utilities. We got a toilet, we got a bedroom. I need to make something approaching a kitchen, but of course we are a little bit hemmed in by the geyser that we've got under here. I need to make sure that we can build some walls in place. I would even like to try and get in there. Unfortunately, duplicants are necessary, and indeed Hubble is our friend there. Let's get back to have a look inside the interior over here. Okay, looking good. We've got a little bit of a gas pipe stuck up there, literally just so we can throw in this mini gas pump. I don't know where this way round. Yeah, let's go this way round. That way the power line that we have in the background should connect up beautifully. It's telling me that there's no one to start the mini gas pump, but I think they're lying. I think it's just that they can't tell that there's no one inside the rocket. But there's a lot of people on this rock. Nearly over half the people that we have in the entire wide colony, this whole wide colony, are on this one planet here. Crazy. We're also going to need to change some things on the outside. I've asked for this module to be removed. We don't need another rover, but I am going to need another module. If we have a look down here, we've got the Trailblazer module. This is how we're going to drop our boy Hubble just on the planet. I'm hoping that the Trailblazer module is made out of the same amount of material as the rover's module, and that way we will be getting, if we go over and have a look on this one, we've got ourselves, can we see what it's made out of here anywhere? 400 kilograms of steel. I'm hoping that when the Trailblazer module lands, we will have a very similar amount. How's the dog doing over here? No, still not doing very well. You know what? I'm just gonna deconstruct that. Let's see what happens. Can you go over there? Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I wanted this door here to provide an extra layer of safety for all the oxygen that we've got in here. We were losing quite a bit of it to the atmosphere, but I suppose this door will have to do. I was going to set up a double airlock. You can see we've got a little pinch point between the neutronium and the abyssalite here, and it seems like a natural point to do so. And I'm sure once this has been dug out, we will be able to actually put this door back in place, maybe bring this tile across and touch the neutronium, and then we'll have a nice little contained unit. Of course, we're going to start digging out the abyssalite at some point. One of the first things we need to do is tame whatever geyser this is over here. Back on Pyaxlin, the Trailblazer module has been made, but we need 400 kilograms, awesome, of steel to be delivered. Also got a little bit of problem on the other side here. I wonder if this is something we can fix. I don't understand why they're not just making the deliveries. I guess it's because no. Is it unreachable? Is there a problem? I thought they'd be able to walk across here. Let's get some stairs out and do this. I wonder whether that will be. Oh, hey Curie, how you doing? I didn't know you were in there. How awkward. Let's have a look and see how things are going here. The gas pump this one doing its business, taking its time to do its business though. I think actually I want to deconstruct this and put it sideways so all it's pumping. I mean, I say that. These gas pumps actually have a 4x4, a 2x2, not a 4x4, four tiles, a 2x2, with them being one of the edges. So I don't know at the moment whether it's getting these two tiles or these two tiles, but I know if I lay it on the floor, it's only going to get the tiles in this very corner and then the 2 above it. Plank is absolutely losing his mind with the living conditions here. I mean, he's got a mere 33 out of 19 morale. Dude, why is your stress just going up and up and up? I'm sure there is a problem, but we'll he's got to fly a rocket soon. We can't have him just like messing up like that. Speaking of, I should probably turn the fuel line on. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to turn this down to 130 so that when I inevitably forget that the fuel line is on, why isn't the... There we go. When I inevitably forget that I've turned this fuel line on and it all fills up this pipeway here, I'll be able to just allow more room and it will all drain out. Unfortunately, it's not been draining this way. What happens if I do this? Will this drain it out? It will. Okay, that's beautiful. We can do that again. Okay, that'll be how I drain it out afterwards. More importantly, though, how's the liquid set up? All right, nice, which means if we look on the inside, yeah, our water's full up now. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted. Still dealing with the gases. But when that gets all fully pumped out, we will pretty much be ready to go. We will, of course, need to... Oh, they just filling it up with plastic. I wish, yeah, we can put a bit of a limit on that. Let's go with 5,000 and let's just leave it like that, because I don't think at any point am I going to need more than five tons of plastic for orbital collection. How much does it use per cycle? Let's have a look. It doesn't really tell me. Here we go, 5 kilograms. So at the moment, I've got enough for 1,000 runs of this. I don't think anyone's going to do that. And of course, I did actually forget that it was running. That's ridiculous. But because I'm aware of my own failings, I am able to empty all these pipes. Is it going to be enough to empty all of it? I don't know actually. Have I once again underestimated how much room there is in my pipe? I think this might be the case. F7. Yeah. There's going to be some left in there, unfortunately. That's fine. Next time we'll just not put it so high. Okay, we've got more gases being thrown out of here, and the Trailblazer module is being built. Beautiful. How are we doing on the emptying of the gases? Still waiting, unfortunately. But there's not so much left, so I think what I'm going to do is ask for barbecue. I don't know what food we actually have. There's some barbecue on the food floor. That's not what I'm looking for, though. We got a whole bunch of barbecue and gristleberry. You know what? I'm just going to send them with barbecue, I think. Does gristleberry last longer? I don't know. Let's go for an even split. No one's doing anything. Everyone's got to be doing something. I was just like, I wonder how it's going over here, and it turns out, I've been a fool. The reason that this hasn't been dug out isn't because of the door, because I didn't have a set of ladders there. That's very awkward indeed. Anyway, on the inside of my rocket here, I think we're getting to the point where I'm just like, you know what, let's just go. We've only got 70 kilograms of carbon dioxide down there, so I'm going to deconstruct this. It's going to take a while for someone to get over here and deconstruct it anyway, and then I can put the door back in, the bed back in. Okay, with the beds made and with the food all delivered, we're going to switch over to crew. I've asked for Hubble to be added onto the crew, so we're just waiting for Plank and Hubble to turn up here. If we go to the outside of the rocket, I can get this Spacefarer module, we can change our destination. Now, I was going to actually go to Blagolia first and then onto Irigar, but I've noticed that we can actually do it in one trip, so that's definitely a thing we're going to do. And I've just noticed that I've actually got a pause on the go. That wasn't my intention there. How is our oxygen delivery going? Turns out kind of poor. Doesn't matter, canister is near enough full, but I would have liked more to have been ready for us to use there. Trailblazer module ready to go. All of our crew is on board. I think that just means we hit the launch sequence and go on our way to colonize a brand new place, not just with robots, but with people, if we can call our duplicants people as well. I'm also wondering how long it's going to be until these plastic tiles down here melt. I feel like the melting point of plastic's only something quite close. 159. Okay, maybe we're not going to get there straight away. And of course, we're into flight 3 cycles. 3 cycles. Let's go see what the rover's doing during this time. Building ladders. Got the door in place. Okay, great. That's what we wanted. That's amazing. Can we make this tile a bit higher priority though? We've even got food growing. Oh, that's amazing. Might also have noticed that I've put this random block of stuff up here. It's to try and block the radiation. Turns out that this is a good one. Look how bad it would be if we had just left ourselves open to the elements on that ladder there. In fact, we're doing better than we are with the top layer of materials here. So I'm gonna take that as a win. I'm guessing salt must be very bad at radiation, 36%, much less than the igneous rock here, 60%. I believe plastic's one of the best materials. But whilst we watch Hubble and Planck make their way across the wilds of space with a rather efficient technique on making data packs, I'd like to take this moment right here and thank the people who helped me keep efficient. That's right, my patrons. Scrolling up the screen right now, you will see a list of names of the guys and girls that have gone along to patreon.com/Twitchi, made a monthly donation to make sure that me and my channel can move on into the future as smoothly as possible. As always, being a full-time studying astrophysicist, it's kind of hard to find time for a game as big as this, but with your guys' support, I know I can always make it a priority somewhere. And so thank you so much. Oh no, what happened to our little rover? He's shut down. The battery has run out. I really wish there was a way of charging them back up, but there's no way to put power back into them. It's a chemical battery. I don't know if we can actually get round to ever making a chemical battery, but it means we're gonna have to be waiting for our crew, who currently are about 2 days out, 1.8 cycles out from even being in orbit, at which point we've got to be able to drop down a Hubble through the use of the Trailblazer. I could put Hubble here, but I don't think, like, if I now look, he's not been selected, right? No, he's there. Okay, that's good. Of course, the moment we drop off Hubble, we're going to be turning around. Planck's living conditions is getting a bit warm in here. I didn't quite realise how warm it had been getting, so we're going to go back to Pyxlin and drop some ice. I don't know whether we've got some ice. We should make an ice room if we don't, but that's probably going to be a job for another day. It's probably something we're actually going to do on Reversalin and make an ice room in here somewhere. One of the worst side effects is I can't build at all because no one can go around and pick up materials, so they say there's nothing here. Okay, fine, I suppose. One of the things that I think I'm going to do from Pyxlin is to come to the top to the interplanetary launchers here. Now, I've just been firing, let's double check here. What have I been firing? Nothing at the moment. A bit of bleach stone. It was some steel. You know what? I'm going to now change that back to being the manufactured material. Some steel, plastic, and glass. I would like all of that to be fired to our brand new home. We're going to be needing a whole bunch of that stuff when we get there, so if we could get that sent across. Over on Reversalin, I have asked for more glass to be made over here, more glass to be made at the glass forge over here. We've got some being made, 700 kilograms, and hopefully up here, this is the teleporter that sends things over to Pyxlin. We're asking for steel. Let's send some glass as well. Beautiful. Of course, steel is always being made. Oh wait, the materials we're waiting for is refined carbon. I think we can just about get away with making some more of that. Now we have the colony ship dilemma here. We're sending our colonists over to Irigal. They're going to take 9 cycles to go over there, but the new snazzier technology can make it in 0.2 cycles. So they're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to go along and harvest from the floor before. Well, I suppose that's good. It's not before they can do anything, because of course the first thing we need to do is to create some way of opening those payloads. I'm probably going to try and do something here. There is a fair bit of radiation to contend with, but we could probably throw this block up a little bit further across. I wonder whether... No, that's not where I want to have my rocket platform. We probably want to have it up here where we can build a good steam capturing box sort of in this sort of area here. But then we could build a decanner. I believe it's from the shipping, maybe the rocketry. It's in one of these. Payload opener, there we go. Build that in this area over here. We can unload all the payloads. We've already made sure that all of the surface is available thanks to the brave work of our rover here. So using some screenshot mode magic here, we should be able to see some of the first bullets are arriving. Okay, these are not too hard to try and get hold of. I don't know what the cadence is, how fast they're going to be arriving. I'm hoping the next one should be here fairly quickly. And inside them, of course, this one's full of steel. This one had a little bit of plastic and bleach stone. The plastic's going to be very handy indeed. Now that I think about it, we probably want to try and send a little bit more. Okay, this is good. This is good. I wonder whether it can do any damage to tiles. Unfortunately, still half a cycle before Hubble can be deployed. Let's have a look inside. How are people doing? Everyone's doing okay. Mild radiation problems, but that's fine. It's all very mild. All very mild. Okay, last few seconds until we get into orbit here. One thing I've noticed is when Planck is inside the little rocket control station here, the rocket travels twice as fast. Well, a few too many twirl noises there. But I don't know how to make sure Planck always stays in the rocket control station. I have no idea. Anyway, we'll figure that out on the way back because we are about to launch Hubble. Am I going to drop him on top of there? No, I'm not. I'm going to drop him, I presume, here. I think that looked like it was doing well. And then from there, I am going to change my target and we're going to fly Planck all the way back home to Pyxlin. But on the planetoid here, we're about to oversee, bam, down goes Hubble. And hopefully he's going to come along and start doing a little bit of digging. One of the things that I don't have put down yet is, of course, the microbe musher and a power source to go with that. So let's throw down one of those. I would like to make some solar power pretty much as quick as possible, but until we get that done, I'm going to throw down a little manual generator, a single battery. This is going to take us a few seconds to get all of this done, but I'm sure Hubble is more than up for the task that we have appointed for him. Okay, that should now give us access to everything we want. Hubble, what are you doing? Let's have a go. See, you're going to go store stuff. I think we might need to deal with your priorities. Okay, turn off the supply and storing. Operating high, building... Oh, no. Legitimate moment of taking a moment here to stop and go, what has happened here? How does Hubble have skills in digging if he's unable to do... Oh, it's building, not digging. Okay, that's fine. Man, I really wish I still had a rover to build an archway, the mini pod here. That would be so cool right now. I think suddenly we're playing a new game. A game of can we get Scavenger Hubble to survive in this new world that we've set for him until we can get Planck to go home, rebuild either a rover module or get someone else to then come back and build this mini pod so we can print a duplicant? Yeah. This sounds like a fun task. Okay, I think the first thing we need to do is come all the way out here, harvest plant, enable auto plant, just like all of the plants. We need to auto harvest all of them. Thank you very much. We then need to start digging through and figuring out what we can get Hubble to eat and what's not really great for Hubble to eat. He also is not very good at going through abyss-like walls, but we could probably give him the skills for that. It's just this next one, and whilst his morale is not going to stay up that high for that long, but let's do it. Now we can dig wherever we need to dig. Because I kind of like this mini pod to actually be put down over here. Like we're going to uproot this hexagon. It's probably the first thing that's going to happen. In fact, let's make sure that is the first thing that happens. Hubble, no, please. What are you doing? Why aren't you? I mean, you're catching your breath, I suppose. But could you please uproot this hexagon? And then I don't know what we're going to do from there on. Ooh, troubles. Okay, also harvesting the millwood. Good work. Good work. And we're going to have to do little things like this to try and get to little pockets of food. There's also another mill lice back there. Another millwood back there growing. And I want to try and figure out how to get this one out without exposing everything to vacuum. Because, of course, we can't build a lid. So, Okay, looking around and especially figuring out that Hubble can't cross the top of the vacuum in the same way that the rover can. If you have a look at very shortly, he's going to run out of breath. You can see that he's nearly halfway down. And by the time he gets to that panic stage, he's like, I'm just going to go back from where I came from. It's safer that way. Which, kind of actually, yeah, go on then. That's fine. I understand that. So I'm going to have to try and dig my way down this way and see if I can't come back and try and get the hexcellent fruit. But that means means that the whole idea of waiting for Planck to come back and then launching another rocket, it's just not going to work. We're going to launching the same rocket. Sorry, it's just not going to work. So we're going to have to try and figure out how to launch this other rocket, suffocating Hubble. I mean, yes, technically you are suffocating. Hopefully you're just going to stay inside here and try and dig out some of this area. While we try and figure out how we're going to get this rocket to come along and save you. I want this one to be deconstructed as well, and at the same time, you know what? I'm going to take this, not the drill cone, the artifact transport module and deconstruct that as well. It's just not needed. So Curie is a rocket pilot? Who knew? Who knew? I sure didn't. Not Franklin, not Maxwell would love to be. That would lose our cook and Rubin. Also, this would lose our rancher. It might very well be Curie who's going. I don't think she's going to love it, but that's what's going to happen. Let's view interior and see what needs to change here. Oh man, this is not ideal. I bet we could do better. Okay, with a whole bunch of alarms set, this is probably the best I can do over here. I need to come down to our mini arch as well, because not only are we going to send Curie, that's right, we're going to send someone else as well. I think we might send this, but we could probably send them all on their own if we wanted. I was very tempted with the tidying 17 over here, or the supplying 7, but I think the one with the full list of skills, including some critter ranching straight away, can't do cooking, but I think we can do that. We're actually going to welcome Spitzer to the group. I know Spitzer as a X-ray telescope. Infrared telescope. Sorry, the Chandra was the X-ray one, but it was actually named after. Wait, I've pulled up a Wikipedia page. Lyman Spitzer, someone I didn't know anything about, a theoretical physicist and astronomer. Welcome to the group. We're going to carry on with this. And we might note that I'm making comfy beds here, and indeed I'm going to actually rip down this ladder bed as well. And you might wonder why. Why am I doing this? Well, actually, we've had a bit of an update recently, and some different things are on here. Look at this luxury barracks. We've got a new room. This is if you've got one or more comfy beds, no industrial material. It's basically the barracks, but a nice barracks. Whereas we used to only be able to give them private rooms. Here, we can now actually make lots of duplicants stay in the same room together and get a bonus for it. So that's pretty nice, which should be what we're falling into here. We've got a washroom right here. We've got a mess hall right here. And then at the top, we've got a barracks, but we need to do, what do we need to do to make it? Let's have a look. We've got the barracks. What is requested for this? We need a, of course, luxury decor item. Okay, I think we can sort out a decor item pretty easily. What are we going to send them with? We're being told that Hubble is trapped. Let's get back to that in a second. First, I need to put down a decor item, which I'm going to do crown molding. Yeah, that's totally wrong. Maybe, and if we're very, very lucky, it would actually block some radiation as well, because spending basically a third of their lives under the direct glare of the radiation might not be the best way to go about doing life, but it's the way we are doing life right here. Here we go. Let's see. We got Hubble up here. He's trying to make his way down this way somehow. I'm not sure how. I'm also wondering. Do you see this here? I'm wondering whether we could set up some sort of liquid lock like this, and then we could make access way down and in. That would be ideal. We need to kind of take that little bit out there as well. Go, Hubble, go. He's going to dig. We've got food on the floor. We've got 6,000 calories, which means he's good for 6 days. I believe that's the hunger at the moment. Let's have a look down here. Change per cycle, 1,000 for a duplicant. Okay, so we should be able to keep going. Plus, there's more. Look, there's more hexalant and stuff like that down here. Of course, when it comes to actually getting the rest of the crew here who are going to turn up, that might be a different story when it comes to food. Why do we still have a drill cone on here? Can we deconstruct that drill cone, please? And I would like to add a trailblazer module. Brilliant. Yeah, we're going to do it with steel. Nice. Oh no, Hubble's starting to complain about the toilets. Of course, it's something that we don't have prepared. I guess we're just gonna have to let him go somewhere down in the wilds here. It's not going to be ideal, if I'm to be honest with you, but it's definitely the situation we're going to just have to put up with. And we're going to continue digging, because what else can we do? We've got a little bit of, you know what, we should dig this open. We've got a little bit of an oxyfern, which is going to feed off the carbon dioxide that he's breathing out. I don't know how much it consumes. I'm fairly sure we figured out that it's 2.5 oxyferns per duplicant. Is that right? Is that something that I remember from the past? It might be. It might just be a false memory. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I mean, we'll ask it to be mopped up, but who knows what we can actually do about this situation. I mean, that's it. That's the best we can do. Very stressed here. Very stressed. There is nothing we can do to make him more comfortable either, unfortunately, because he doesn't know how to build anything. Crazy. Well, talking of crazy, let's go over to Pyaxin. Hopefully we've got a whole bunch of food now in here. 26,000 calories. That's pretty cool. I'm going to ask for all this to be swept up, but I'm not even going to hang around. We're going to go crew, and I want to change the crew to Curie and Spitzer. All right, beautiful, beautiful. We got the Trailblazer module ready to go. It's not actually built in here. Wait, need that as a much higher priority. Put this back on all so that Curie can come along to make sure this is being done. I presume. Oh, it's not even Curie. It's Franklin. Okay, I'm gonna hit that back on crew then, and we're gonna change our destination just straight over here. Just straight over there. This is still not being destroyed. Why not? Let's get that cranking over a little bit faster as well, because then we'll be able to put a basic nose cone on top. Okay, Hubble enjoying his first meal here. It's not the worst that we've ever seen. I've also just noticed that the oxalite under here is going to evaporate away, dropping all this stuff on the floor. That's fine as long as I can get the Murph leaf just somewhere different, so that the only thing that the pip is going to want to go around and plant is the extra oxyfern, which I'm hoping it will want to plant down low somewhere. That would be very nice if we could have it down very, very low. Over on Pyaxin, we have got ourselves a little bit of an issue here. I cannot build the rocket cone because we're missing some metal, and wouldn't you know, everybody's just going to sleep rather. Oh no, we got Spitzer on the job. We've got the extra 50 grams. We need an extra 100 grams, so hopefully by the time this job cycle is done, we can get that up and running. I think I might even throw on a little bit of the red alert to make sure it gets done at the highest of all priorities. You know, sleep is overrated. Okay, it took a little bit longer than I would have wanted, but here we go. With everyone on board, I think we are ready. All crew boarded. Just give me that little tick there. We're ready to begin the launch sequence. Let's just make sure that we got both the crew. It's asking for Plank. Of course, Plank is not there. Cancel launch. What are we waiting for? The launch seems to be go. Go. Rocket will take off as soon as Duplicant takes the controls. View interior. Wait, doesn't Curie have rocket pilot? That's the number one reason why we brought her. Rocket control station. Why is she not using it? I mean, Spitzer actually wants to be a rocket pilot. Let's give him some of those skills as well. Anybody? Grounded? No, I don't. Building restrictions? None. What about now? Are you gonna use it now? I don't understand. Why? Is it because Plank is selected here? I don't know. Now what's gonna happen? No one. Why not? Oh, yeah, there we go. Spitzer on the way. Was that all it took? Just a little touch of the controls. Okay, and away it goes. Half a cycle before Plank would have got here. That's quite the curve we've got there. Well, I had to be a little bit worried for my duplicants. I think I'm a little bit worried for my duplicants. They definitely don't seem to want to be doing the flight. I guess we'll be fine for now. 3 cycles though. All right. Good luck, Hubble. We're gonna try and make sure you can survive this. I mean, you've got 5 days worth of food, so let's see how that works out for you. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I might even go around and just start deconstructing. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to go over there and deconstruct that, but see what I can. Empty storage. Can I just do that like that? Is that something we can do? I'm very, very surprised if that is the case. Let's just follow Hubble around and see what's going on. Full bladder, holding his breath. Saw back. Hopefully he can go to the toilet out in the vacuum. I mean, that would be very convenient if that was the case. I don't know whether he is equipped to do such things. Getting the equipment out in the vacuum. I mean, there's holes, right? So I should imagine liquids and gases will be extracted at high speeds that way. Okay, why? All right, whatever. Why was this the priority over this? Not permitted. Is deconstruction a build order? Of course it is. I know that is. Oh, Hubble, you could have gone anywhere. You decided the bottom of the hole was the place. Okay, fair enough. I do want to point out we now have this weird little liquid lock set up. I wonder if which block am I going to have to destroy here? There's nowhere for Hubble to stand, so we're going to have to destroy that one and that one. Then he can come down, through, and up. And this is mainly to give me access to things like the pitcher pepper and the water weed, even though that's entirely flooded out. We'll see if we can get some food somehow for Hubble, and it's not just going to be for Hubble. It obviously is going to be for Spitzer as well when they turn up. Oh, look, Plank is returning to Pyaxlin. That's nice. Here comes the drop down. I don't want the Trailblazer up here anymore. We're going to remove that module, and we're going to be looking to replace it with a rover module maybe, and then send Plank out to also drop some help. We're going to have some troubles when we get over to Irigal with everybody, and the most problem is going to be actually the fact that we do not have enough food for everyone. That's going to be a big problem, in fact. Lol. I was just wondering what Hubble's going to do when he pops his mental health bubble, and it turns out he's destructive. But bring it on. What are you going to break? What is Oh, Hubble's angry. He's going around breaking stuff. Well, he's not going around Oh, don't take it out on the rover, man. I don't know if that's going to be a thing that happens, but that would be sad. Let's go over and check the star map. Two cycles, give or take. Let's do some pre-planning while we're here. Like the toilet's very, very important, and of course the kitchen, very, very important. The ladder will also be of a missed it quite several times there. The ladder's also going to be quite a high importance, but we'll just see how that works out. We don't actually need all this ladder at the top, and I don't want people wasting their time doing that. When people turn up, when Spitzer turns up, and you know we're going to end up filling this asteroid with the 4 great observatories, right? We're going to have Hubble, Spitzer, Chandra, and Compton. They're definitely going to be the guys that we're going to slam into this place. No serious telescopes named after female astronomers. I suppose that's the Vera Rubin, though. It's not there yet, but it's on its way. Oh, looks like at some point the Pip has already done his job. I kind of didn't want it here, but okay, fair enough. I would have preferred it like all the way down the bottom. We've got an oxyfern here that we're going to end up completely inundating with all the carbon dioxide from the base. It's going to come zigzagging its way down. This little zigzag is it's definitely going to get destroyed the moment the rest of the crew turn up, but this feels like a very important way for Hubble at the moment. This was totally supposed to be an easy colonization. Like there's water everywhere. We could get food started straight away with the millwood and stuff. Like there was no way that this was going to be any troubles, and somehow I've managed to mess it up very badly. I can't help but wondering whether I should have put my rocket control station up there. Let's give it a go. People should just go ahead and make this. I'm not going to lose any material, right? You know what? We're going to make it safe. Just in case my my idea of what's going to go on here is a little bit wrong, but I'm hoping that we can move this up to the top so that people can fly just a little bit longer. Made a mess, let me guess. Yeah, Hubble. All right. I mean, that's actually okay where you are. We've done worse. Let's have a look at the flow of the carbon dioxide. Where's that? Mostly, actually, the flow of this 5 kilograms of oxygen trying to make its way up. I think that will be fine. There's going to be this weird little bubble of carbon dioxide that's just trying desperately to trickle its way down. But we're on our way to some more hexalant, which is what this is actually all really about. So, new rocket control station right here. Is that going to work? We're picking up... Is it only made out of copper? I was totally expecting it to be some nicer materials, maybe some steel or something like that. Whilst we've got that ripped down, are we just... we're taking longer to get there than expected. But hopefully the moment the pod gets made, which, do you reckon we should get Curie to build it? I think that's probably a good idea. There we go, much faster, and then Spitzer can jump in there, and now I believe we're going double the speed. Yeah, 1.7 cycles, great. Oh no! Oh, Hubble was just beating up the wall. I mean, there's not much he can do to look at him go. Look at him go. Like I say, there's not much he can do to the actual tile of dirt. I mean, I suppose out of everything, I would prefer that he just went out and beat up a punch bag of dirt. That's fine. I wonder whether that means he's going to be dropped of stress back down to 60% by the time Spitzer gets here. Like that would be very good, wouldn't it? That would be amazing, in fact. As the new day tolls, we are literally seconds away from being able to make the drop here. Selected duplicant is, of course, going to be Spitzer. We're going to deploy him down. I've been looking around thinking where we can put him, and I think over here is the place. So away he goes. And almost immediately with that, once we know that he's gone, there he goes, he's going, we're going to send Curie home. There's no way we're not sending Curie home. Okay, here we go. Coming back for the second time, we're making a nice little landing here. Hopefully, Spitzer. Oh, I never actually stopped and watched them like stick their arm out before. That's cool. Going to come straight in for the ladder construction, deconstruct the Trailblaze lander, stuff like that. These are all secondary needs. Oh my gosh, look how slow Spitzer is. I mean that's fine, I suppose, but oh, it's kind of painful. Of course, while this is going on, Hubble's going to be going around trying to rip stuff down. We've got about 4 cycles to try and get down to the... I think the kitchen is going to be more important than... Oh, I don't know. Kitchen or toilet? Kitchen or toilet? Hopefully, as Spitzer is making his way down the ladder, Hubble can come along and do the dig. That would also be good. And I'm also giving thought to dropping this water somewhere instead of building up this tile. But we'll just wait and see. I think ideally I'd like to put a tile there and drop all the water into that space. But we've got a lot of food down here. Is he really just straight up harvesting the hexalent? I mean, that's fine. We've now got 16,000 calories. That is pretty strong, actually. Pretty strong. Okay, we got both of them working on access way to the toilets. Now Spitzer going down the ladder as predicted, and Hubble, look at the speed he's ripping through that wall compared to the speed Spitzer's going down. I took the door out because I thought it'd be quicker to dig like that than to actually get Spitzer trying to come across. Like, do I now want to actually put the construction of the ladders down just a bit? Like this tile, probably not important. Welcome, Spitzer. Let Hubble throw his mess all over you. Yes. What a great welcome to the asteroid. Just shows how important the work that we do here actually is. Okay, toilets are up and running by the end of the day. That's pretty cool. We got the wash basin set up anyway, and I'm hoping someone's going to come along. Bladder isn't full, no need to fill it up. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, what an interesting way to mop up some liquids. That was interesting. Maybe we could do some more of that at some point. That looks like something we need to exploit. Okay, day one, toilets are built. That we've had worse day ones. If we could get the doors back on there, get ourselves a little bit of a latrine, that would also be good. 75,000 tiles. Is it because it doesn't count the liquid lock as a block? Okay, that's interesting. It's this isn't a door. This is a way through. Okay. The door got built on Hubble. He was just stood there being like, what? Doesn't bother me. Let's have a look. We've got a tiny latrine. Okay, brilliant. Room size 13. They need to be 12. I thought this was going to be maybe a little bit too small. Turns out it's okay. And this is instantly in with the... which button is it? F11, if you're wondering. Instantly in with the bonus to morale. Let's have a look at Hubble and see how much he's missing. It's only 3, so if we get that and the bedroom set up, he'll actually start being all chill again, which will be, cool. Hubble's totally gone and dug himself into an awkward spot here. All right, I mean, good work. Maybe you can do a bit of the cleaning and that will work. Where's Spitzer going? Suffocate. Oh. Those two are the important ones. Go, Spitzer, go. This is very bad, actually. This very, very bad. All right, go, Hubble. Great. Yeah, okay, all right. I was a little bit worried that he wasn't going to go all the way up to the top and get some safety there, but it turns out that was good enough. All right, so from here, people should be able to just start working on the rest of the equipment, hopefully. We don't need to make the floor such a high priority, but that's pretty good. Tell you one thing that I probably did forget. Let's get some wires. Yeah, I haven't done any of that. All right, that's good. That's fine. Quick check-in with Curie. She's doing all right. She's traveling. A little bit swamped by some carbon dioxide down here, but no problem. We're starting to hit max stress again, and people haven't come along to make this. I was kind of hoping to get it done before the end of the day, but no, turns out not. Next thing, of course, is to push our way into the bedroom, and then we should have everything we need to take a small breath. Okay, we're tucking Hubble down into a bed, so hopefully he's not going to be quite so stressed tomorrow. The morale is already being met there. Stress is going down while he's asleep. I like this. I like this a lot. Spitzer sleeping on the floor. I mean, that's all right. Hubble's more famous anyway, right? 2 beds and a pitcher pump later, I think we have finally got to the point where we don't need to stress quite so much about whether Hubble is going to die or not. The stress is on its way down. It's got a change per cycle of -5. And I think with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where we're going to try and make sure that we've got a sufficient water supply to be able to bring in 2 more duplicants to this rock. We've got Hubble, we've got Spitzer, we need Chandra, and we need Compton. But I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. This was a very stressful episode.